South India. This beautiful and graceful piece was performed by the students of the Apsaras Arts Dance Group. The steps or other moves in Bharatanatyam is combined to the Bindu music, Eastern Journey, and the dance of Shiva. This is a fun way for beginners to learn this art form. The dance is choreographed by Preeti Patu. The participants are Bhargavi Mancham, Tina Thakkar, Sumedha Ivani, Prachi Desai, Nidhi Desai, Sahiti Reddy Anaki, and Priya Mahato. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Apsaras Arts Dance Group and Natyanjali.
Ladies, you did a super duper job. Thank you very much, Apsara Arts dancers. Did you enjoy that? Okay. I want to make sure that you are all awake. Are you all awake? Good. Because this is the favorite time of the show for me. I get to introduce you to my very dear friends, thanks to whom we are all sat here and enjoying the show today. It gives me immense pleasure, and of course, I think I'm going to give Pramod Bhai a moment to get here. Cultural Center of India. I say this hall, okay? It came about with his vision along with his board members and other community leaders, and he has played an active role in building and keeping CCI running. I know Mr. Amin personally, so I can vouch for it, that this is where his heart belongs, and he has put in a lot of hard work to make this dream a reality. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think we could thank him now for that? I think so. I think so. Mr. Amin is an industrialist. His reputation as a community leader in promoting Indian culture is unmatched. Mr. Amin has worked side by side with community leaders to make his dream of building CCI a reality, as I already stated. So without further ado, may I please invite Mr. Amin to come join us and tell us a little bit more about this fantastic place. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Pramod Amin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a section where we have very important people from CCI making their presentation. I've already introduced a very dear friend and the chairperson of the CCI, Mr. Pramod Amin. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Kamlesh Dave, the gentleman in the grey suit here. Dr. Dave is a co-chair of CCI. He shares the same dream as Mr. Amin to support the community and has worked diligently to bring this facility in Chesterfield County. He has been active in many fundraising events. Dr. Dave is a successful cardiologist practicing in local hospitals. In the past, he has taken the role of chief of staff at various local hospitals. Now, the current president of CCI is none other than, I'm getting so excited, I'm getting ahead of my own self, is none other than my very dear friend, Mr. Shirish Shah. Mr. Shirish Shah is the president of CCI 2007-2008. Under his leadership, CCI has successfully initiated the Taste of India annual events since 2004, where more than 6,000 people have enjoyed Indian food and culture. His wife, Mrs. Geeta Shah, who's a very sweet friend of mine, has served for 4 years as the executive member and another 4 years on the board of Hindu Center of Virginia. Both of them are totally dedicated to community affairs. Their dream is to strengthen bonds of various communities. Each of them has an MBA degree, and together they run a consulting company. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you CCI and Mr. Pramod Amin.
Good afternoon, friends. Honorable guest, Mr. Rahul Rasgotra, Consul from Washington, D.C., and all the fellow Indian citizens. It is a distinct pleasure and a privilege and honor to meet you at this 58th Republic Day event of India. Of course, many of us were probably not around then, were not born. Some of us who were around probably were too young to realize. And I think it is very difficult for me to imagine that how great it was. The great sacrifices of our leaders and forefathers was definitely all worth it. With that, great India was born, but like anything else, there are challenges now. With this global dynamic economic force, globalization of practically everything, we also have to be ready for all kind of challenges, especially getting India to proper position. Terrorism is one of the things also globally, and same time education. And all these things will require commitment from Indian community and everybody.